Complaining won't get you there, guys. Complaining won't get you there. You can do it as much as you want, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I want to talk about complaining today because that's what I've been struggling with lately. And all you're doing is setting yourself back with complaining, guys. And yeah, just tune in. Let's talk about it.
Try to love you someone's one. Try million times to try to win your heart. You understand me? Do you understand me? Where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now? Oh no, where are you now? Yeah.
Hey, everyone. It is 1:53 a.m. in the morning, Wednesday, November 6th, 2019. Today is my little brother's birthday, Jonathan. John, he's on my podcast and on my YouTube channel. You guys know him. And something just came on my heart, came in my spirit. You remember, I have I don't know if this lesson will come out before this podcast that I'm doing or after, but I did a life group. I did a Bible study lesson on ideas and how, can I ask you guys a question? How many times has an idea came in your head and you did nothing with it? How many times has an idea came in your head and not only did it come in your head, you lost the idea because you did nothing with it? And on top of that, don't you keep on getting idea after idea after idea? And those ideas, the idea that you get next is always better than the last idea. And then you forget about those last ideas because you did nothing with it. And then you're not going to do anything with this new idea. So you get another one and another one that keeps on compounding and compounding. So when are you going to do something with the ideas in your head? You know what? I was about to do something else, but let's go ahead and talk about this. So with ideas, guys, you have to do something with the ideas that God puts inside your head. God placed these ideas inside your head. He placed these ideas on your mind. He placed these ideas in your spirit. So when you don't do anything with the ideas that God has bestowed on you, see, this is a gift. This is a gift. This is a talent. And there's a parable that Jesus told. And this parable is the parable of the talents. You remember when Jesus told the story about a master coming to three of his servants, and he entrusted his servants with some of his money, some of his talents, because he was going on a trip and he wanted to make an investment. And he wanted his money to grow. He wanted his talents to grow. So he entrusted his talents with his servants. So one servant got 5 talents, another servant got 3 talents, then another servant got 1. Well, the one who I said got 3 probably got 2. I think it was 2. By the way, it goes, let's just go with 2, okay? I think it was 2 in the Bible. But anyways, 5, 2, and 1, right? And so the master went away and he came back after his trip and he asked his servants, what did you do with my talents? And so he asked the guy with the 5 talents. He said, I invested in it. I did what you wanted, what you do with your talents. I try to multiply it. I utilized it. And the master said, well done, thou good and faithful servant. You've been faithful with a few things. Now come up a little higher. So he gave him 5 more talents. So he had 10 talents now. Oh my gosh, what a blessing, right? Same thing happened to the guy with the 2 talents. But guess what happened with the guy with the 1 talent? The guy with the 1 talent hid his talent. Guys, he hid his talent. Not only that, guys. When the master asked, what you do with my talent? The guy with the 1 talent said, the servant with the 1 talent said, I know you're a hard man to please. I was scared to do anything with it. I didn't want to lose it. I didn't want to do anything bad with it. So I just hid it. I hid it. And the master said, depart from me, for I do not know you. He was not pleased. The master was heated about what the servant did. And that's what some of us do with the ideas that's in our head. We don't do anything with the ideas in our head. And when you don't do anything with the ideas in your head, you'll lose it. Guys, you'll lose it. So you need to really utilize every single thought that God gives you, man, because God gave you a brain. He gave you the function to be, and he gave you the power, and he gave you the ability and the responsibility. He gave you all these things to utilize those gifts that he's given you. He gave you the gifts and the potential to be able to do something with your talents. So do something with the ideas that God's giving you. And this ties into what I was gonna do because idea came in my head, and that's the whole point. It's 1:57 a.m. now on November 6th, and the idea is, do it's always the idea that came in my head was, God was talking to me, and he's been coming in my spirit, and he kept on asking, why are you complaining? Why are you whining? Why are you bickering? And then he said to me, will complaining get you anywhere? Does complaining do anything for you? Can you whine your way to success? Can you be successful whining your way through it? And I once posted a picture on Instagram. And actually, let's talk about the parable first before I go to the picture, guys. With the parable I was talking about with the man with the talents, the one with this one talent hid his talent. So, guys, I'm not hiding my talent today. I'm going to just do the video, man. This is an idea that God gave me just now, so I'm going to just do it. So I hope you guys like it. So I was going to hold out on doing any kind of videos or anything for my YouTube channel because, honestly, guys, I'm sick and tired of editing videos. Guys, if you know a video editor, if you know somebody who's great at editing videos and who can do a better job than me, because, honestly, I think my videos are fire. But, honestly, guys, I can't do this by myself. I need help. I am so behind. I got 10 to 15 videos I need to upload to my YouTube channel. And you guys already know I only post 4 times a month at the very beginning of every month. And I haven't posted this month in November. And I haven't posted about probably 3 months out of this year. And that's unacceptable, guys. I want you guys to get more content. I want you guys to keep on, looking forward to stuff being uploaded to Uplift past Crossroads on the YouTube channel and on our podcast. And I haven't been doing that because, I work a 9 to 5. I mean, I work from home, honestly, because how us millennials are. We don't want to go to no office and work for the man and being told what to do consistently. We want our freedom. We like, living. We like to enjoy what we pay bills on. Like, why the heck do we pay bills and we don't get to enjoy what we pay bills on? Like, how many people can honestly say they get to stay at home and enjoy their house on a daily basis? You pay that much money for your apartment and your house with the mortgage and crap. Yet you have to, we got, guys, fun fact, we spend about 1 to 3 hours, 1/3 of our lives in the office working. And we spend 1/3 of our lives sleeping. So what does that other third go to? It goes to a lot of other stuff. So, I mean, honestly, I want to enjoy my third of work and doing stuff I love and being somewhere I love, So anyways, that's beside the point, guys. But I've been struggling with uploading videos, because it takes a lot out of me, guys. Oh my gosh, it takes so much out of me. I can't even tell you how long it takes me to edit a video just for my YouTube channel, because most of them are, an hour long. And then I make shorts out of those videos that are an hour long, an hour and 10 minutes. And then I shorten those hour and 10-minute videos to be about 50 minutes, And those are my life group lessons. You guys know that. If you haven't seen any of my life group lessons, look at that playlist. And then also you got my Sunday school lessons that can range from 45 minutes to 35 minutes. So when I upload, it's about 32 minutes or something like that. And that takes a minute, but imagine how long it takes, it's like the iceberg. Y'all seen the iceberg pictures on Instagram and stuff like that. You see the iceberg, but you don't see the hard work that it took for the iceberg to come out the water. The hard work at the bottom of the surface. You don't see the long nights. You don't see the early hours waking up. You don't see the toil that it takes to make the YouTube videos that you see. And, guys, it's frustrating to me because, I need help. I want you guys to receive everything and receive my best. And it's so hard for me to give that to you guys, because I pour into all the, I got other ministries as well. I already told you about my YouTube channel. I already told you, you already know about that, obviously, in my podcast. Oh yeah, my podcast too, and then, I got my, I got, my YPD at my dad's church, and then, I lead Sunday school at my dad's church, and I got my own Bible study along, with making videos and showing you guys, what happens in that, during that time. And then it takes the time for studying to be able to talk about those things and, teach the word and give you all the revelations that God has given me, and pour it into you guys, everything that God gives me. It takes a lot of work, and not only that, you got my Instagram pages, guys. I manage 3 of them, so, oh my gosh, you need to check out my Instagram page. I feel like I have the best Instagram page on Instagram yet. I don't have the following to prove it. I mean, I only got 10,300 followers, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I came a long way with that, except I don't get the engagement that I think I should get. I feel like, not a lot of Instagram pages have a lot of substance. Not a lot of Instagram pages touches people and really talks about issues and really helps you with what you're struggling with. You seeing all these booty shakers and these, beautiful women showing off everything, and all they causing you to do is stumble and fall and masturbate and watch porn, and they ain't helping you. But in celebrities too, talking about, peaches and cream, they ain't talking about nothing either, So like, I pour so much into my Instagram page and all my social media pages, guys, all of them. I manage 3 pages on Twitter as well. And I post so much on my social media pages. People literally think that I'm a automation system. They think that I use an automation tool. They think that I have a social media manager. They think that, I'm not doing the work. Then some people literally, one person has told me that they thought that I post so much that they thought that that's what I do for a living. I get paid to post and do social media. I wish, guys. I wish. I love it. This is my passion, but I do everything manually. And not only that, guys, it takes me 1 to 4 hours to create one Instagram post. Not only that, I tweet probably on average 10 times a day, but that's on average. Like when I tweet and when I make statuses on Facebook, I probably make about 50 of them. 50 to 80, maybe even 90, because I'm making like batch post, like at least 8 posts for the week, and that's on a good day. Mainly, it's always normally 4, which don't last long. For 4 days, I post one time on Instagram. But anyways, that's beside the point. And my Instagram page, every single photos filled with quotes and Bible verses. You guys know all that, okay? So, anyways, I've been complaining and whining and bickering, guys. I have a confession. And I've only been doing that because, it takes so much out of me to edit videos. I don't like editing videos. Oh my gosh, it takes so much time. I think it literally takes me 10 hours to 15 hours just to, probably even 20 hours, guys, just to freaking edit a 1-hour video to show you guys. And then not only that, I'm talking about even making shorts for it. So taking the highlights of that 1-hour video, trying to come up with the shorts that make sense. Well, trying to come up with a storyline for the short to make sense, so you can be inspired and inclined to watch the 1-hour videos that I be posting. But anyway, guys, you understand what I'm trying to say. It takes so much effort. And I'm not the only one that's in that pickle. I know there's something that God has gifted you with, has called you to do, and has bestowed this ability, this talent on your life. And if you don't do it, man, you're not utilizing your gift. You're not doing everything that God's called you to do, and you're prohibiting other people from receiving your blessing. So whatever it is, guys, I want you to write down in the comment section. Let me know what it is that God's called you to, that you've been whining about, that you've been complaining about, that you can't go on anymore doing, but you have no choice but to do it. And that's the whole point of what I'm trying to say today, guys. You can complain, I don't know why I said complain, but you know what I'm trying to say. You can complain, you can whine, you can bicker, but is that going to take you to where you want to go? Being negative, is that going to give you a positive life? Has anyone who has been successful in anything, did they whine their way to success? Did they complain their way into success? And not only that, did they, because what complaining and I feel like complaining leads to procrastination. And probably complaining is probably the same thing as procrastination. It could be, but it leads to it. So like complaining does nothing good for you. Complaining just sets you back. Complaining just prohibits you from doing what you're called to do. And complaining just stifles you. I think that's the word I'm looking for, from being your best and doing your best and doing the things that you should be doing. And some people just complain so much, that's all they do with their lives. So like that's the idea I had in my head today, guys. Like just complaining, whining your way through life will get you nowhere. Complaining will get you nowhere. It was a title for the lesson. I can't remember what it was, but anyways, guys, I made a post not too long ago on my Instagram page. I made it back in on May 31st, and it's really cool. So a guy was and a girl, they both had a race to run, and this race is right in front of them, and they're right beside each other. And the guy, he has an easy race. All he has is two little bitty hurdles to hurdle over. And when I say little bitty, I mean these hurdles are as big as his ankle. So it ain't nothing. Just two little hurdles and then his race is over. But the girl beside him, she has a weight on her ankle. And I mean, not just a weight, it was a chain and then a big old ball that just weighs her down. Then like with her race, she had, prison bars right there in front of her. She had, bombs. I don't know what they're called, but bombs that be on the ground that can blow you up, like they had in Vietnam and stuff like that. So if you step on it, you explode. She had bombs like that in her race. Then she had an alligator that was in water waiting on her. Then she had like, just bricks all over the place and thorns and thistles. You name it, man. This woman had everything, to avoid and to get through in order to finish her race. And that's how life is. Everybody has obstacles. Everybody has pain. Some people's race seems like it's easier and better and they got it all together and they're privileged. But what the funny thing about that is, I don't care who you are, but even the people who are privileged, they got problems, they got issues, they got insecurities, they have stuff that they have to overcome. You want to know why? Because nobody is perfect. So just complaining about your story, just whining about what you got to go through and what you have to do, and just always bickering about your life. All you're doing is hurting yourself. You're not hurting nobody else. So how the heck are you supposed to run your race if you won't even let yourself run your race and do what you're supposed to do? And guys, I'm speaking to myself, and that's what I'm doing right now. Not editing videos, not giving you guys content, refusing to do what I'm called to do. God gave me a gift. He gave me talents, and I'm not going to hide it. And that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been hiding my talent. And that's not pleasing to God. I've been hiding my talent, and I've been refusing to do what the master has told me to do, what the gifts and ability he has bestowed on me. Guys, we have the internet. We have technology. I know technology. I'm very technical. Matter of fact, if you didn't know, I'm a QA analyst, which is essentially a software developer as well. So I know a lot about technology. And, not utilizing my skills with giving you guys the word the way I can do it with my own ministry as a pastor. I mean, that's a bad dude right there already, guys. You can see it. But anyways, not utilizing my gifts and my abilities. I'm not giving God glory. So guys, I hope you guys forgive me. But if you guys know who a video editor or somebody who can help me out, please help me. Because I'm trying to give you guys content every single day. I'm trying to give you guys videos and podcasts every single minute, man. Because I got at least 15 posts waiting on you guys to be uploaded, edited, and sent to you guys. And that's just like, for Sunday school and life group. I ain't talking about doing shorts for each and every one of those 15 videos, because I try to do about 3 to 5 shorts for them, but I only ever get to 3 because, I always move on to the next one and do the next one, which takes a lot. But anyways, I have a few quotes to say to you guys that I posted in that post, with the woman and the man running their race, and I'm just going to read them all to you. Let's read the post together. I'm going to read some of it. It says, you will never manifest your dreams by complaining your way out of your current situation, which is just what I said. Name a successful person that complained their way to succeed. Name one. There's not one. You can't do what God has called you to do, complaining your way through the whole thing, because complaining will only hold you back. Complaining will prohibit you from doing what you're called to do. Complaining will stifle you and make you not want to pursue your dreams, because it will put you in a situation where all you do is procrastinate. Do you procrastinate all the time in your life? Are you even doing what God's called you to do? Probably because you're complaining all the daggone time. That's probably why. Okay. So someone took the same situation you've been complaining about and won with it. They won with it. So what you're going through right now, your race may look hard. It may look impossible. It may look like you ain't going to make it through it. But you want to know what? Somebody else got a harder race than you. Somebody else got more obstacles they have to overcome than you. Somebody else is really struggling. And God gave you the gifts and abilities and the talents to make it through your race. So stop complaining and freaking run. Keep on moving. Keep on going. If you got to crawl, crawl. If you can't, no, like Martin Luther King said, if you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But either way, whatever you do, keep on moving, fam. So keep on moving, dadgummit. If you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree. You are not a tree. And some of you guys are in the wrong situation in life. Some of you guys have put yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in. And that's your fault. That's your fault, because you've been complaining. And that's what complaining does. Complaining puts you in a situation in life that you can't get out of. Complaining puts you in you think you can't get out of. You can, but you put yourself in a situation that you would have never dreamed that you would ever be in. You put yourself in a situation that you don't deserve. You deserve better than that. But because you don't know your self-worth, because you see yourself less than what you are, because you don't think you deserve better, because you think your race is so hard and so impossible to overcome. It's like what Jesus said in Matthew 9:29 or 19:29. By the way, it goes, Jesus said, according to your faith, let it be done unto you. And some of you guys, because of your perspective, because of your negative mindset, you are living a negative life. You are in a bad situation. And that's because of your complaining. So stop complaining, stop whining, and freaking get it together. This is what this lesson is talking about, man. And I've been doing the same thing, guys. And this is why I'm coming out with the lesson. Because if I keep on complaining, if I keep on whining, if I keep on bickering and saying I don't have what it takes to edit videos anymore, I don't like editing videos no more. It takes too much out of me, and I don't freaking edit another video for you guys. And for this is not even my ministry, for the ministry that God's called me to, God's given me, and God's bestowed on me. If I don't do it, who else is going to do it? Who else is going to do it? This is my responsibility. God entrusted it to me. So what do I look like when the master comes back and says, what do you do with the talents I've given you? And I don't do anything with the talents that God's given me. And you're in the same situation, guys. This is why I did this lesson. It was an idea that's in my head, and I wasn't going to waste this idea. I was going to give it to you guys because I'm going to utilize the talents that God's given me. So what are you going to do with the talents that God's given you? And so that's the whole point of today, guys. Complaining won't get you there. It won't get you there. So the whole point is you can't change what's going on around you until you're changing what's going on in you. So when you complain, guys, you can't change your circumstances complaining. It can't happen. You can complain or you can strategize, guys. And nobody cares about your complaining. This is your life. This is your race. Nobody has to run your race because they got their own race. So, guys, it's time for us to stop complaining. It's time for us to utilize the gifts and ability that God's given us before Jesus comes back, before we die and we have to face our judgment seat. How do you want your judgment day to go, guys? Because I know how I want mine to go, guys. So, this is why I did this video today. I'm going ahead and getting this out the way because, I got 15 other ones, probably 18 more coming out that I did way before this one. But I just had to go ahead and do this, guys, because, I've been complaining and, I'm tired of complaining. I'm really tired. And let's just throw a scripture verse in here, guys. And it's Proverbs 13:4. A sluggard's appetite is never filled, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. A sluggard's appetite is never filled, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. So, guys, be diligent in what God's called you to do. Be diligent with your life. Be diligent to your responsibilities and what God has entrusted you to, because what much is to who much is given, much is required. And to who little is given, little is required of them. And to the one who's been faithful with much, much more will be given to them. But to those who've been faithful with least, even the least will be taken away from them. So, guys, God can take away your idea if you don't do anything with your idea, and somebody else going to do something with the idea. So you better do something with the idea that God's entrusted to you. Otherwise, you're going to miss out on being a blessing to somebody else. You're going to miss out on being used by God when you could have been used by God in a great way, because you don't know what that idea could have did. I mean, you could have something. The graveyard is the richest place on earth. How many people do you think have died without letting their ideas come to fruition? There's so many people, guys, right? How many people do you know who how many books haven't been written? You know, like there's so many books that haven't been written that, I want to read. And you want to know why they haven't been written? Because God called me to write them. But anyways, so if I don't write those books, who else is going to write them? I miss my opportunity. I miss my time to shine. I miss giving God glory in that way. And you guys are in the same situation. So this is why I'm doing all this, guys. A sluggard's appetite is never filled. Lazy people want much but get little. So, guys, if you're not doing anything with what God's called you to, if you're just going to procrastinate, if you're just going to whine, come on, man. You deserve better than that. God's going to take away whatever it is that he's called you to do right now. Whatever it is that you're responsible for right now. If you're not trying in your job, if you're being sluggish in your job, if you're not giving everything you got, don't be surprised if you lose that job. Because the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. Those who work will prosper. The soul of the diligent, guys, is richly supplied. So, man, are you going to be a diligent person? Are you going to be responsible to what God's given to you? Because the much is given, much is required. And with great power comes great responsibility. Remember that, Pete. Remember Uncle Ben from Spider-Man? Guys, I got you. Guys, you are superheroes. You are, just like I talked about in my About Me video on my YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it, check it out, please. Man, guys, God has entrusted you with power. You have power and authority over your life. And this is the power you have. You can create whatever reality you want. And be whining and complaining, you're going to end up a villain. You're going to end up a villain in the story. Do you want to be a villain, or do you want to be a superhero? Do you want to do great things and accomplish wonders, or do you want to just make the world a worse place than what it already is? So, guys, this is what we're called to do. Stop whining, stop complaining. This is this podcast, guys. So if you ain't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Please follow my podcast as well. Uplift past Crossroads, man. It's your boy Sean Christopher Jenkins, aka Dr. J. Please like this video, share it, watch it all the way through. What else you need to do? Comment what you think about this, and what else you want me to talk about on my YouTube channel and on my podcast, guys. I need your help also for this channel to grow. Can you please share this video? If you know anybody who edits videos, help me, please help me. I'm begging you, please. We are growing here. I know it's about to be crazy on this channel, but I need help, guys. And you guys inspire me by just your support. Thank you so much for your support. I really need it. So please continue to support this channel. It helps me to keep on going. It gives me the motivation to overcome the obstacles that's in my race, guys, because it's hard, man. And that's one thing I was going to say too, guys. The higher you go and the more successful you are, the harder life gets. The more obstacles you have to overcome, the more grass you have to cut, guys. And let me tell you, man, God is so good, man. He has moved me up higher and higher. And because he has done that, oh my gosh, guys, I got so much grass to cut. And I can't imagine what the next level is going to be like, guys. And I just want to go to that next level. And I know you do too, guys. And I'm telling you, that next level comes even more responsibility. Too much is given, much is required, guys. That's a scripture verse, man. I'm going to keep on saying it, you guys, man. To whoever's been entrusted with a lot, much more will be required of them. Guys, Complaining won't help you to do the much more. God's called you to this. You can do it. You can make it through it. You got it. And guys, I got it too, man. So please pray for me. If you can say a prayer for me in the comment section, please do it. I need it, guys. I love you. I love you. I'm uploading this right now. And if I don't upload it right now, I'm going to upload it sometime today or tomorrow. So that's the goal, November 7th. For sure. But hopefully November 6th is my brother's birthday. Y'all say happy birthday to him. All right. It's his 22nd birthday, by the way. He was born November 6th, 1997. He's a 90s baby, guys. So if you're a 90s baby, holla at us. The 90s was a great time, right? We had Good Burger. We had, we didn't have actual Good Burger, but, we had Keenan and Kel, all that. Oh, my goodness. We had Hey Arnold. Man, the 90s was something else, man. So the longer you procrastinate, the longer you wait, the longer it will take. The longer you're only setting yourself back. It's just going to take just as much long to do what you need to do. So you might as well just go ahead and get it out the way now. Instead of whining and complaining and bickering and procrastinating your way through life. That will get you nowhere. All right, guys. Have a good one.